Hey there! Welcome back to a new video from Mesh Cloud. Today I'm really thrilled to introduce you a game changer in our product, the marketplace. We had a marketplace before, but this marketplace included only OSB services. Right now, with improved marketplace 2.0, I will say, it's really easy to find all platform services. So imagine, you are a great enterprise architect or the cloud leader of your company. You are constantly pushing boundaries, striving for excellence. But sometimes for so many development teams in your company, finding the cloud platform or service or any, let's say, Azure network, whatever, can be as challenging as finding a needle in a haystack. So moreover, requesting it afterwards, as you already know from previous hour video, it's a really headache to the teams, as well to you, since all these 1,000 requests on your email feels like a never-ending story. And there is the marketplace 2.0, as I said, which we want to show you today. Imagine having access to a unified portfolio of services that you offered and also different providers within your organization, and all your teams saw this list and just in a click away. Let's get started. Okay, so let's go to the marketplace. After we log in and we go to our workspace, which I will skip right now to make it a bit faster. You choose your workspace and you right now can overview all of your projects. And here, exactly here, you see the new tab, Marketplace. Click on this and voila, all services are there. As I said, it could be the cloud services like AWS, or it could be the services which goes on top of the cloud, like for example, Azure Subscription Budget Alert, or moreover, services like Datadog and GitHub, but we will talk about it a bit later. So, okay, let's get started. Let's look at one of the services on our marketplace. Let's, for example, choose Azure. Yes, let's check around. You see here some descriptions about Azure, what it is. If someone really new to cloud, it will be helpful. Also for other services which are not really common, maybe it could be helpful for you to explain what they are value for and what they are about. And also users can see internal pricing. Internal pricing is something that you can set by yourself in meshStack to cover licensing costs, maintenance costs, and so on top of the costs which provider sent to users. And of course, you can see some related things. So the services which goes on top of the Azure, we will come in a minute to this. But let's right now book this platform. Okay, let's add it to the project. And we are right now on the phase where you can choose in which project you want to add this platform. You can either add this to existing project, if you, for example, already create one, create all the tags, add all the people in this project, and you already make this environment ready for the platform to add, or you can create the new one from scratch. Let's choose to add the platform for the existing project. Let's say I have some AI cool, interesting sandbox project which I want to test around. Let's add it here. And let's create a new tenant, because of course for the new platform we need a new tenant. Let's then go next because it's pre-selected, and we choose a landing zone. Please check our other video about the landing zone, what it is about. We also have the landing zone workshop to help you build your own landing zones. So you choose here the landing zone for security reasons, and then you go next to review all the things which you have chosen during this project. Then you create a tenant, voila, it's added, 3 clicks. But this is not really finished, meaning you can always add on top all the services as I mentioned earlier and which I show you in the related. You just need to go to this tenant, and this tenant has its own marketplace. So it's kind of pre-filtered view of the all services which is available based on the landing zone which you choose and based on your project tags. So here we have 2 building blocks. We call it building blocks, the services which put on top of your tenant. You see here 2 services which you can choose. Let's go for Azure Subscription Budget Alert. And you can again overview some description. This service is free, it's amazing. We don't need to put additional things on it. So I just read some descriptions and I will start to configure it. I will put some here inputs which provider requests me to put, for example, yes, like contact emails or budget amounts. It's really configurable by the building block, and yeah, voila, I'm adding the service and service is there. It just of course needs some time to be created on a cloud platform and replicated, but after some minutes you will have both your Azure subscription and your budget alert. So right now, if you are admin, you can easily go to admin area and create under the marketplace tab the building block. For example, here we have several of them, like Azure Subscription Budget Alert, which we mentioned before, with different versioning also. So please, for this, see our video about the building blocks. You can create it here as well as the platforms, but something which is coming soon. I don't want to spoiler much, but we have here the service management area which will go live soon, and here everyone from the workspace, if you decide to order this pillar for the meshStack, also can create the services, and with approval flow from the admin, of course it's needed to be the quality service only, can post their service on the marketplace. We had not only the cloud platforms, which is standard as usual in our cloud world, like AWS, Azure, GCP, and so on, but you can integrate a lot of other interesting things like Datadog or GitHub. You can just easily do this with Terraform, and yeah, post it also on a marketplace by putting your price tag on it. So as I said before, it's offer the catalog with all your services, with all your platforms at a glance. For example, before you need to go really deep in to see some available services, but right now you have them all in one view. You can compare them, for example, if they look like the same, you can choose the cheaper one or more powerful one. You also can go deeper and check documentations for the service, or just, just take the time to discuss with your coworkers if you don't want to book right away based on the description and pricing. So yeah, and also adding a platform, as I show, it's just in one click. Yeah, so you, for example, add an Azure subscription, as I show, check these details, add to project, choose existing one or create a new one, and the guidance on your left, helping you on all your steps to find out what to do next and what it is about. As well as marketplace, it's a really great tool for innovation, to really help people and make their life easier by publishing their own services, putting the price tags on it, and people can book this easily because all services is at a glance. As well as I said before, putting the price tag for a service visible and make the licensing costs as well as maintenance costs chargeable. Thank you a lot. Bye bye.